Harry, how have you enjoyed the season? This season, it feels like the longest in history with the World Cup in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, but it's all gone great, really. I mean, the World Cup was fantastic. In the end, everybody was a bit sceptical and a bit worried about it all, and there was lots of issues that obviously we were never happy with. But it all went off well, and it was a great tournament in the end. And then we came back, and the league season has been amazing. Arsenal's just playing great football, looking like they were going to win the Premier title this year, and then Man City coming with an incredible run at the end. And the relegation really going to the last day. The second half, it looks like Everton could be going down, and they get out of trouble. So it's been exciting. It's been and all through the EFL, where some great stories, great promotions. And you mentioned the managers there last night have done great jobs. Richie Wellens, lad at Plymouth's done an amazing job. Schumacher, I mean, what a job he's done to get Plymouth promoted. And Vincent Kompany, absolute class act. I had a good chat with him last night. What an amazing man, So he's got a great future in the game as well.
I know we always come to Spurs, Harry, but it's been such a disappointing season. Finishing 8th, and a lot of Spurs fans I speak to are like, I'd rather not be in the Europa Conference League. We don't play in that competition. We can concentrate on the league next season. Surely playing in Europe is what Spurs want to do every season. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, I mean, Gabby, you've only got to look at West Ham. I mean, their fans have absolutely loved it this year. It's been. And they've got a final to come. The excitement, everybody I speak to, it seems to be, lots of my old mates, all big West Ham fans, all looking forward to going over there or watching it on the TV. They've loved the competition. So if you're in Europe, you're in it to win it. It can be just exciting. So they're going to be. It's a massive disappointing season for Tottenham. And let's be honest, not to be even in the top 4, but certainly to be out the European places at any level is. Yeah, it's a very, very bad year for them. They've got to rebuild, but they've got to do it quickly. I mean, they've got to get a manager in. They've got to start recruiting some players, and they haven't got a lot of time. Before we know it, we'll be back training again. That's the problem.
I want to ask you about 2 players who are in the papers this morning. Declan Rice, first of all, lots of interest from lots of different clubs, including overseas. What do you think is the right move for him?
Well, I'd like to see him stay at West Ham, really. I must be for another year or two. They absolutely love him there. He's been a fantastic player. He's a great man as well. What a personality. But if he's going to move, and then I'd like to see him stay here, really. I think listen, Bayern Munich's a massive club. We all know that. And we can say, well, it can broaden his out. He's all right, his outlook on life. And the lad Bellingham's gone over there. What a season he's had at Dortmund. But, I'd like to see him stay here, but where does he go? I'm sure, can he go to Chelsea and can Arsenal? I'm sure there's clubs that would love to have him, But I think he'll probably stay here. I think there'll be a battle between one or two of the big boys here, Man United. I think there's clubs out there. Obviously, everybody would love him. He's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
What do you think will happen with Harry Kane, Harry? Because will Daniel Levy rather lose out on 80-90 million and keep him, and he goes on a free transfer, or will he rather the money?
I think he'll stay, Gabby. I've got a feeling he's going to stay there. I just think he'll give it. Whether he gives it one more year, Harry, and sees out his contract, or signs a mega new contract. I just get a feeling he's going to stick around there. I think the Man City move last year would have been a great move for him. Didn't come off. Now they don't need him. Obviously they've got Haaland. Man United could he go to Chelsea? There's quite a fierce rivalry there. I couldn't see him going to Chelsea. Where does he go? He ain't going to Arsenal. Man United again would be the obvious one for him, but I don't know. I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay for at least a year, or maybe sign a longer contract and stay permanently. I think he'll end up staying at Tottenham.
Harry, I want to ask you, Pep Guardiola picking up LMA Manager of the Year.
Yeah.
How well deserved and how close do you think the likes of De Zerbi, Unai, Arteta, I could name a few?
Yeah, I mean, they were all close. What Gabby says is right. The thing is that the divisional awards and then the Manager of the Year award is, the criteria. They've not all been Premier League winners who have won it. I don't think. You would know better than me, Laura, I'm sure.
Yeah. But Klopp, I think, was a good example of the recent one.
Yeah. So they could have looked elsewhere. As you say, there's so many of the guys have done amazing this year, and so many people could have won that. You would like to have seen it sort of spread about a bit. Whoever wins the Premier League award, I'd like to see somebody else, like Gabby and yourself were saying, somebody's achieved an awful lot.
Yes.
Maybe slightly more limited resources. What about the job he's done at Brentford? I mean,
Thomas Frank.
Incredible job.
Even Gary O'Neill at Bournemouth.
Gary's done great. Yeah, there's so many of them, Gabby, that you could pick on, and say, he'd deserve it. But so maybe I think they should look at that a little bit. I think getting the two is, you'd like to see it shared about, unless somebody wins it but at the moment you can't see anybody winning it except Pep. They look so strong at the moment. They're an amazing team, without doubt, in my opinion. Obviously the best team in the world.
Yeah. All right, Harry. Lovely to have you on. Thanks for coming,
Harry.
I want to mention one thing. We've got a walk-in football match on Sunday at Doncaster Rovers football ground. It's for Mark Crosley's charity, Walking Brilliant. And we've got loads of lads playing, the old players, Matt Letizia and, Dean Windass is playing, actually. The boy got the winning goal. Chris Waddle's playing. So,
wow.
It's going to be a great day, and they're going to raise lots of money for Mark Crosley's charity at Doncaster Rovers on Saturday.
Brilliant. Did you say it's called Walking Brilliant? On Sunday. And you said it's called Walking Brilliant, Harry, did you?
Yeah, Walking Brilliant, and it's on Sunday at Doncaster Rovers football ground.
Excellent. Okay, if anyone wants more information, pop that in your search engine.
I'm walking, I'm managing, but I should only be walking around the touchline as well. I'm not. Everybody's going to be walking. Matt Letizia is going to be walking like he used to, but still doing amazing things with the football. What a player.
That sounds like a game for Jamie O'Hara, I've got to say.
All right, Jamie, we could do with him.
Harry, thank you so much. Enjoy Sunday.
Bye-bye.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday morning 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.